Beloved friends, welcome to PMC English. We are understanding the Buddha and his philosophy, and also we are discussing on different types of stories said by Buddha in his life and about his disciples was contributed so much for the spread of Buddha philosophy and also for the evolution of Dhammapada from so many centuries, so many years. Buddha was born in India, but the Buddhism, the Buddha philosophy had spread across the world in different types of countries, especially the ancient countries. With so many Buddhist monks, especially the main disciples of the Buddha was the Mahakashyap, Sariputra, Mudgalayana, Ananda, and the Ahimsak. So many enlightened masters who had become enlightened when the Buddha was alive. They have contributed so much their wisdom to the society. And after the Buddha, there are three categories in the Buddhism, and also three types of cultures have developed in the Buddha's philosophy. The first one was Zen masters and the Taoism, and the third category is Vajrayana. Vajrayana is nothing but these people, they will work on different types of sutras. Especially the Buddha had given a diamond sutra, the Vajra Chedika, and this is the most important sutra he had given and for the whole humanity. And we will discuss about this sutra in our future episodes, that is Diamond Sutra. So those who follow this Diamond Sutra, and they will go according to that, and that is the reason why they have got that name, Vajrayana. And the last one is Theravada. These people, they will give importance to the culture, tradition, and establishment of viharas and Buddhist scriptures and different types of works they will do. These four categorized people are contributed so much in the Buddha's world. While coming to the first sect of people, the Mahayana, and so many enlightened masters, enlightened monks are there. Nowadays, we are also seeing so many masters, and recently we have seen a Buddhist monk in the Thailand. He had left his body in front of his disciples, and we are also witnessed that, and he had declared his death while leaving the body, and he has attained the Mahaparinirvana. So some sect of people are doing this sadhana. So they are giving importance to that philosophy. What the Buddha had said and what the Buddha has preached in those days. Pure dharma, pure essence of Buddha. Shila, Samadhi, Prajna, and Arya Ashtangik Marg, and also 10 paramitas, and also different types of sutras, the life sutras, especially the Heart Sutra and the Lotus Sutra and the Diamond Sutra and Saddharma Pundarika Sutra. And these are the important sutras. They are the essence of Buddhism, essence of Buddha philosophy, and the whole essence of Dharma he is given in these sutras. Of course, he had given so many principles and so many sutras, but these are the important sutras in the Dhammapada, especially the Buddha had given. And also Mangalmay Sutra, Mangal Bhavana, Metta Bhavana, Maitri Bhavana, and so many sutras he had given. So especially when we see the Buddhist monks and before 1000 years or before 1500 years or 500 years ago, so many Buddhist monks are there, especially the Bodhidharma, the Miralepa and Atisha, and one more Zen master Basho and Bullesha, and so many masters are influenced by the Buddha philosophy, and also the Jesus. He is also a follower of the Buddha, but Christians, they don't accept, but this is the reality, and the history is saying the reality. They should accept. And so many masters. Why? Because the Buddha had created a revolution in the spiritual world. When we divide the eras, before Christ and after Christ, likewise we can divide the spirituality also in two categories. The one is before Buddha and after Buddha. After Buddha, the spirituality has taken a new dimension with science and spirituality. The Buddha has mingled the both science and spirituality, and he had given a new dimension, new perception to the spiritual sadhana and to the meditation. That is the reason why everybody will accept the Buddha, whether they are atheist or theist, or whether they believe the physical world or they don't believe in the God, and everybody, they will accept the Buddha. Even the Karl Marx and Dr. B.R. Ambedkar and so many revolutionaries and so many reformers and so many scientists have accepted the Buddha philosophy. Why? Because he had given a importance to the science and spirituality, and also he had condemned the all old rotten beliefs, blind beliefs, dogmas, caste, creed, great discriminations in the world, and also given a new perception, new outlook with love, compassion, friendliness, humanity, and also the Maitri Bhav. Here Buddha had given importance to the humanity, to the human beings, not the nonsense things which has prevailed in the world. He has condemned all the unnecessary things in the world, all the rituals, beliefs, belief systems with caste, creed, greed, discriminations in the world. And he had given a new outlook, new perception, and the meditation, which is a very scientific way, in a very scientific way, especially the Anapanasati Vipassana, he had given in a very scientific way. He has mingled the both spirit and matter, science and spirituality. He will say that the science and spirituality, the knowledge and wisdom, the outer world and the inner world are the not two different things, they are same. What the truth we are witnessing in ourselves, one day we will witness in the outer world. The outer and inner are both same, they are not different. So the empowerment has to be done in the outer world and also inner world. You have to develop in science and technology, you have to develop your personality, your individuality, and your potentialities, your eligibilities, and your character building, and everything you have to be achieved in this world, and also in the inner you have to become a Buddha, the Zorba the Buddha. So what the Buddha had given to the whole mankind was, you have to respect your body, understand the body, understand the nature of your body, understand the mind, nature of mind, and understand this physical world, this whole nature. Then ultimately you will understand your inner self. In the outer world, you have to go in a very scientific way, without any prejudices, hypocrisy and pretensions, and without any discriminations, and without any dogmas, creed, greed. And in the inner, you have to become a Buddha. You have to know to your Buddhahood, your original nature, with wisdom, with enlightenment, with nirvana. Then you will combine both. The Zorba means the physical world, the Buddha means the inner world. So this is the whole concept of Buddha. And many people are attracted to the Buddha philosophy, and they have become monks while the Buddha is living, and after the Buddha has left his body also. So many monks, so many people have attracted to the Buddhism, and they have taken the Dhamma Diksha, and they have travelled in the Dhammapada and attained the enlightenment after Buddha also. So in the whole Buddha disciples, there is a topmost disciple is there, and his name was Acharya Nagarjuna, and he is from South India. He is a very much intellectual in those days, and he had born in India, and also he had after the Buddha had left his body, after 400 years the Nagarjuna had came. So the difference between the Buddha and Nagarjuna, that is 400 years gap is there. So he had lived up to 600 years. Yes, he had, his life span was 600 years, Acharya Nagarjuna. And especially while coming to the Buddhism and Buddha philosophy, and Nagarjuna was the main person, Acharya Nagarjuna was the main person to spread the Buddhism, especially in the South India. In the South India, I mean from this Telangana to that's Kanyakumari, and also Kerala, Tamil Nadu, and all these states, especially in the South India, he had spread the Buddhism, especially the Nagarjuna Sagar, Nagarjuna Konda, and we have that imprints when we see that Acharya Nagarjuna, he is an enlightened master, he is an enlightened monk, he is from the South India. And when the Buddha had left his body, and when he had attained the Mahaparinirvana, after that 400 years after, the Nagarjuna has born, and he has adopted the Buddhism, and he had practiced the meditation and attained the enlightenment, attained the nirvana, and after that he had spread the Buddha philosophy in the South India. Now especially Dhammapada, what we are seeing today, it is the contribution of the Acharya Nagarjuna especially, and he had translated in different languages, not only in Telugu or English, in different languages, different South Indian languages, he has translated the books. And what is the main contribution of the Acharya Nagarjuna was, he had established the schools, and he belongs to the Mahayana sect. I mean, he had given importance to the sadhana, to the practice of meditation, and also he had given importance to the enlightenment. Apart from enlightenment, sadhana, nirvanic state, and he has given importance to the education. Why? Because he is a well educated man, he is an intellectual. That is why we will call that Acharya Nagarjuna. So in his days, he has started a Mahayana schools. What he thinks that the education systems should change in India. Nowadays, when we see the education system in India, they are teaching only the physical education, but they are not giving importance to the spirituality or morals, ethics, authenticity, creativity, and also talents, skills. They are not giving importance. Routine education they are giving, but that is not the way. The knowledge is not the ultimate. You have to attain the wisdom also. The science and technology is not the ultimate. You have to achieve the enlightenment also. And only there are so many paths. Not only this meditation, yoga and devotion, these are not only paths to attain the nirvana, there are so many paths. Whatever you are doing, if you do with intensely, with surrenderness, with total dedication, then that work will become a worship, and that work will become a meditation. Meditation is not different from work. Closing your eyes, sitting silently and watching your breath, that is the some sort of meditation technique, Anapanasati. But most of the time we will lead our life in the world. Why? Because we have not renounced the world. We are in our household things. Now we are leading our life in the physical world. So how much time we will dedicate ourselves to sit in the meditation and observe our breath? Hardly we will do 2 or 3 hours or 4 hours, but most of the time we will lead our life in the worldly life. Then our every act should become a meditation. Our every word should come from meditativeness. Our every action should come from meditation. The work is not different from meditation. When you work with conscious alertness, surrenderness, with total awareness, then that work will become a meditation. The Buddha had given a new approach to the meditation. Be alert, be aware and be conscious. Whatever you are doing with total awareness, total dedication. Everything will become a meditation. Walking, eating, swimming, jogging, whatever you are doing, do it with total awareness, with total consciousness. then every act will become a meditation. Meditation is not different from life. Spirituality is not different from physical world. They are same. When you grow in your inner consciousness, then parallelly you will get changes in your outer world also. In your attitude, your behavior patterns and your negativities. You will get rid of all these nonsense things in your physical world when you change in your inner. So it will reflect. The inner world will reflect the outer world. The outer world will reflect the inner world. They both go together. And they will go parallelly. Inner and outer are not the different, they are one. So you have to understand. So that is the reason why Acharya Nagarjuna has established the Mahayana schools. In that schools, what he had done was, apart from this physical education, he had given importance to the spirituality. And also he used to teach the meditation and different types of creativity. I mean the martial arts, kung fu, karate and sports and different types of activity, especially the Lamafera technique and the preparation of gold and different types of skills, potentialities and their instinct characters. He used to teach the people, taught the people to grow in the intrinsic qualities, not in the outer qualities, intrinsic qualities. Why? Because everybody is unique in this world. Everybody can contribute something by being on this earth. Every person is extraordinary. Every person had talents, potentialities in oneself. So we should create an opportunity to explore their talents, their creativity, their innovative and their scientific approach. So this Mahayana schools, he had established to grow the individual in a multi-dimensional way. Not only in one context, not only in the physical education, not only the spiritual education, but in multidisciplinary, multi-dimensional, multi-talented, multi-creative. Why? Because for a country, everybody needs an expertise to rule the country. Why? Because we need scientists, we need philosophers, we need poets, writers, thinkers, artists, we need a perfect politicians with truth and justice, and we need perfect doctors. We need experts in every field. So everybody, in whatever field they are going, in whatever discipline they are going, they have to reach the full extent. They should reach the peaks and they should see the saturation point. From that point, they will get the meditativeness. Then naturally, one day they will attain the nirvana, they will attain the enlightenment with that work also. So, this Acharya Nagarjuna has established these schools to grow the people, to help the people to grow in different dimensions in multidisciplinary ways. And he has contributed so much to the society, and under the guidance of Acharya Nagarjuna, so many monks had came and became enlightened under his guidance. Most of the people we can see in the South India also. And he had given importance to the education system. And in the Mahayana schools, he used to teach the children from the 5 years. So when they come to the 10th standard or 12th standard, they will teach all the skills. They will learn all the skills, all the morals, ethics and the wisdom, knowledge and different types of intrinsic characters which they are interested, their interested fields, in what field they are going to grow. So Nagarjuna used to taught them how to grow their intrinsic qualities. So now in India, this type of education is needed since from childhood. What is happening in the education system in India means, same old rotten subjects they are teaching. But in that, they don't teach the life, they don't teach about the morals, ethics and different types of talents, creativities and multidisciplinary and all those things they don't teach. They'll teach the regular education. nowadays what happened to the education means, the education is useful only to earn a livelihood, but it is not creating a knowledge or wisdom in the people. It is the basic content to earn the livelihood, bread and butter, food, clothing and shelter, that's all, nothing more than that. But that is not the ancient education in India. Education has to give importance to the knowledge, and also it should teach the people to grow in wisdom also, and different types of talents and creativities, so that the people will invite changes in themselves. They work for themselves and also they work for the nation, they work for the country. In whatever profession they are, they should be authentic, they should be truthful, and they should be talented. They should help the people. They will do the service with the service oriented. They should do the professions with service oriented, not for money, status, position. Nowadays when we see the different types of sectors and different types of fields, everybody is giving importance to the money, name, fame, position, and also they are creating corruption. If you want to do some work with some officials, you have to pay money for that. Why we have to pay the money? Why? Because they are performing their duty. In order to perform their duty perfectly, we have to pay the money. Government is already paying, but citizens also will pay to them in the name of corruption, on the name of bribe. This is not the way, and this is not the culture of India. This whole humanity was corrupted. This whole humanity was polluted. The people was corrupted in India. That is the reason why India is an ancient country, but still it is backward because of this hypocritic people. So this system should be changed. So before this 2000 years, the Acharya Nagarjuna has done an experiment on this education by establishing the Mahayana schools. So that type of education should be encouraged by the government in the education system. So we will see the drastic changes. And this type of education should taught to the children from 5 years itself, not in the college days or in the universities, since from the childhood, from the schooling itself, so that they will grow in a very multi-talented, multi-dimensional way with the truth and justice, with authenticity, without any negativities in their life. They will come out all these personality disorders and psychological disorders, and they will grow in wisdom, and also ultimately they will grow in knowledge. They will change themselves, and also they will change the society, and we can see jumps, and we can contribute different type of creative people to the society, to the nation, and they will work for the country. Naturally the nation will develop, the country will develop, and India will become a Vishwaguru. If we go this type of talents, grow, and will help the people to travel in this way, then it will guide this country will guide the whole world in a peace and positive atmosphere. Then this wars will stop, this violence will stop, and the peace will prevail in the world. Then earth will become a paradise. So many enlightened masters have done this research in this context, but nowadays these politicians and so-called politicians and so-called these business magnates, they have become very corrupted. They are not understanding the life, they are not changing the education system, and they are going in a very negative way. So my approach was, now I am going to take this step to change the education system in India by establishing a foundation. Already the work has started, and I want to give a new education system for the birth of new humanity, and I want to contribute my wisdom for the welfare of the children for the welfare of the whole humanity to grow in multidimensional, multi-talented way. And we are going to establish a multiversity to give education, that too free education, and we are going to train the people and experts in different types of professions and different types of talents and skills and creativity. Apart from talent, skills and creativity, we are going to teach the people the art of living, the spiritual sadhana, and also we are giving the authenticity, truth and justice. They was to grow up to full extent. In this way, we are going to change our country within this 5 to 10 years. And that is our project. We are taking it. And we hope the best. We will complete that project as soon as possible. With the blessings of all the enlightened masters and with the cooperation of all the spiritual persons and also the whole experts in our country. So, this Acharya Nagarjuna has given a very scientific analysis and new education system to the humanity. So, this should be implemented nowadays. That is the only solution to stop this violence, wars, struggles, and to protect the humanity and to protect the upcoming generations, from these negativities and to protect the whole world from this negative conflicts. So friends, understand this. The Acharya Nagarjuna is an enlightened master. He has contributed so much, and we will take inspiration from the Nagarjuna about this education system, about the enlightenment, and we will develop a multiversities, and we will change our country's future, and we want to see a golden India within this 10 to 15 years, and that is the vision I am taking forward. And please cooperate with me and be with me, and we will create a wonders on this universe with love, compassion and humanity, and with wisdom and knowledge, and also the ultimate alchemy. Thank you very much.